Joining me right now is the answer, Jeremy Joyner. He is the XFC heavyweight champion. He will be defending his title on July 28th at XFC 36. What's going on, Jeremy?
Not a lot, John, man. Thanks for having me.
No doubt, man. Let's go back to 2017. You started off with 2 huge wins. You picked up a title. You got a belt wrapped around your waist. Take us back to XFC 30, when your hard work earned you the title.
When I earned me a title, well, start of that year, my goal was to win a title. I knew I was close, but I didn't know how close I was. I knew I was maybe a couple of wins away from getting a shot. And then when I got the message, Matt messaged me, Matt XC, the promoter, he messaged me, and my first thought was, I'm going to be a champion. Before I even knew who it was, I just thought, here it is, I'm the champ. And then they told me who it was, Chris Lockteff. Did some research, watched his fights, and it got me even more pumped because I've seen how good he was. I thought, this dude's good. He's legit. He's fought in one FC. This is going to be a good fight. So I got to start getting real excited. I think I had 6 weeks to get ready for it, but I was already in training. And yeah, I think the whole excitement for it, but I think it's the fact that I was the underdog. I didn't have a lot of pressure on me. I think it was Chris's first fight back in Australia, so I think people expected him to win, so I didn't have a lot of pressure on me. I went in there just feeling good, man, and I don't know, just everything just worked for me a lot better than I expected, and I walked out the champ.
Yeah, it was definitely an impressive performance. Did the win come a little easier than you expected?
It did. To be honest, yeah, I did. I have explained to people before, I don't think I got the best Lockteff. Because the fights I've seen him perform a bit better than that. So it did come a bit easier than I expected. But yeah, it's just the way it is, man. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just the way it is, I guess.
For sure. It is just the way it is. Fighting, there's no, you can't predict anything. Anything can happen, right? Now, the rest of that year was not so fruitful for you. What did you take away from those setbacks?
I learned a lot of things, good and bad, personally about myself. As I said, good and bad things. I learned a few things of what not to do, and a few of what to do, I guess. If I've been in a bad situation, I guess next time I'm in that situation, I'll be ready for it. Because what a lot of people don't know is I'm very new to this. Even though I've had a few fights, I've only been training for a couple of years. So a lot of this is coming to me. I haven't competed in anything else. I haven't done jiu-jitsu tournaments or boxing or kickboxing or anything like that. So when I fought, it's the first time. Everything's new for me for the first time. And like a lot of people, I guess. But, so situations are coming new. And it was a lesson that I learned from that, from both fights, actually, from both setbacks. I guess you learn more from your losses than your wins. So I do plan on coming back pretty strong.
Definitely. I guess a lot of people, they like to jump on and tell you to quit, even though they don't really know your whole story, right? There's a lot of those internet people that want to comment on your career.
That's true. Like, I did an interview for a local paper, and they asked me if I was going to retire and quit. I was like, nah, that wasn't even a thought. I've only just started. Even though I'm the champ, and I was ranked number 1 at the time, I've only been doing it for 2 years, man. I'm still in the learning stage, so I got plenty of room. I got plenty of time.
You've been out since your last fight due to injuries. Could you talk about the struggles of sitting on the sidelines?
It's been tough, man. Like, especially after the losses. Like, I've spoke to a few more experienced guys about it. Especially after the loss, because after the second loss, I thought I'm just going to sit back and just train my ass off, get better, come back, and I haven't been able to do that, which sucked. It was a long period too. It was like 5-6 months until I could really start training again. And that sucked, man. Like, it was hard. Like, I'm watching all these other guys go out and fight and compete, and I got a few guys that are doing some pretty good things, and I've kind of had to sit back. I wasn't able to help them, and that sort of shit eats away at me. It's not easy, but and I think now, like, it's kind of excited me to get to this fight. Like, I'm itching to go back in, and I can't wait to fight again, man. It's too long. It's probably the longest break I've had since I've started. So,
how hard was it to get back into the gym and get your body adjusted to training again?
It's tough, man. It's always hard. The first few weeks is always hard, man. I'll be lying if it's been easy. It's actually been close to a nightmare. Because my body just keeps kind of shutting down. But it took a while to get going. But it's a lot of things like just getting that, just getting not just getting your body, but getting kind of motivated again. Getting in that zone where you just all it is fighting and training. Just getting back in that zone, man. It's pretty hard. You know, I was kind of enjoying my little break on the sides. I was getting away and doing that sort of having some fun. So it was hard to move away from that again, but I'm back in.
You won the heavyweight belt more than a year ago. You're finally
Yep.
getting a chance to defend the title. How are
Yep.
you feeling about this matchup with Tafa?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Like, it's been over a year, but it's defending something I've always wanted to do. Like, I'm a bit of a traditionalist. Like Matt Hughes has always said, man, like, and you're not the champ till you defend it. So it's something I've always wanted to do. And to compete against Justin, he actually fought the night that I won it. So I was able to watch him then. I didn't actually think that, you know, this is who I'd defend my belt against, but I did get to watch him fight, so I've seen it before. I think I'll match up pretty good. Like, I think I don't want to shoot him down, but I think I'm just better in every aspect. Standing, ground. I think it just, the outcome really decides. The outcome will come from whatever I do, I think. Whatever version of me goes up there. I think it really comes down to me, whether I'll win or lose. He will just happen to be there, unfortunately.
What did you think about his performance, though, like overall? Because that was it was his only professional MMA fight.
Yeah, I think he's had two, but I think this is maybe his first pro fight. I'm not too sure about that. I actually had him down in that fight. I thought he was losing until he overcome him, but that shows a bit of heart, a bit of character to do that. I think towards the end he got the sweep and just started the ground and pound and put him down. So that takes a bit of heart to do that, but I actually had him down in that fight. But yeah, that's just what I saw in the performance. But there's a few things I was able to see from that. But that was a year ago as well, so I'm expecting it to be different, to have changed and gotten better. I'm expecting a better version.
Tafa, he is a former super heavyweight kickboxing champion, Muay Thai champion, and most likely he's going to be headhunting. Do you believe this will be a disadvantage against you?
Probably, man. Well, it's nothing new. Like, every heavyweight here is headhunters, man. They're all big shots, they're all big hitters. My last fight was against a world kickboxing champ, so it's nothing new to me. He can do it if he wants. If he wants to change it up, I'll be ready for it. But I think if you try, I think any fight, man, if you try and just aim for one thing, it is a disadvantage. This is MMA, not kickboxing. There are more things to do. If you want to attack my head, then I'll attack other places. So it's really up to you, man. It doesn't bother me.
Earlier, you mentioned your training partners. They're having a lot of success. Resilience Training Center. They're probably the best fight team in Australia right now. You guys have some killers out there in all weight classes. Can you talk about working with the likes of Jimmy Crute and Ben Salassi?
Sassali? Yeah, close,
Sassali,
man.
I'm sorry, Sassali.
Nah, close. Now we do, man. Like, I've believed that even before these guys got the nod. Not just those. Like, we have Daniel Kelly, who's as he's like the Dad's Armies hashtag. He kind of looks over us all. I've been very lucky. I got introduced to them from my coach, Rodolfo Marquez. Took me down to train with them early in my career. So I've spent a lot of time with them, and I think my evolution it plays a big part with those guys. Spending a lot of time with them. So I do get to train with Resilience a lot. Train with not just Jimmy Crute and Ben Sassoli, but there's Callum Potter, who's one of the best lightweights in the country, and Gustavo Fossarelli, and a few other guys as well. But these guys, man, it's a good group to be around. I'm stoked for them because they're getting an opportunity that they deserve, man. I see how hard these guys work every day, and I'm wrapped for them, man. Like Jimmy Crute, Dana White Contender Series, July 24th. He's gonna impress him, man. I know he is. Like, he's a machine. Ben Sassoli, he's a character, man. Like, I love that bloke. Him going over the Ultimate Fighter House, you'll see if you do get to watch it, you'll see him, man, and he's just as chill as it gets, man. He'll laugh with you, then you'll punch in the face. Like, he's a good dude. I'm stoked for him, man. It's a good group to be around.
Being a heavyweight, one punch can change the fight. You
Yep.
said earlier that you've been working with Potter, who is legit on the ground, one of the best out there. Has your ground game elevated a lot by working with guys like that?
Yeah, look, I've mixed with a lot of guys on the ground, especially because I think with ground and the stand, I think stand-up's a lot easier. It comes a lot more naturally to me than ground. And these guys help me out a lot, like Daniel Kelly, they're all black belts. They help me out a lot. I do, yeah. Look, they do give me pointers, like just rolling with Callan on Wednesday. They do. They give me pointers and give me help. And I think not just them, but my coach, Rodolfo Marquez, is like a 2-degree black belt. So they do help me out. And I guess I would owe a lot to them, you know, like not just ground, but everything, every part of it. Because we do, even my losses, as I was saying before, the guy I did talk about my losses was Dan and Callan. And they were talking about how they lost 2 in a row, 3 in a row, and then they went on like 8-fight win streaks and stuff like that. So those guys, they do lead the way a bit, so they do help me out, not just with fighting. It's good.
In a perfect world, how do you see your first successful title defense materializing on July 28th?
Perfect world, I'd say a 5-second knockout. That would be nice, but I'm expecting. I'm predicting I'll finish him in the second. That's my plan. Put him away in the second. I'll wear him down. That's the way I like to fight. Is I like to wear people down. I like to go in there, have a little bit of fun, enjoy myself, and then once I see gaps and openings, that's when I take them. And I'm expecting that to come in the second. I think the weakness with a lot of heavyweights is the gas tank, man. That's where I have a lot of my success. I'm not blessed with one KO power. A lot of my knockouts have come from volume more than power. But that's what I'm expecting. I don't want to give too much away, but what I'm expecting the second round finish.
Well, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, right?
That's exactly right, man. I wish it was a sprint, man. I'd get me in and out of there, but that's just the way it is.
All right, main event, XFC 36. Jeremy Jordan will be defending his heavyweight title. Thank you, Jeremy, for your time, and good luck to you, man.
Thank you much. Thank you, brother.